Hi lovelies, I am coming to you from Glasgow, Scotland after returning from London this last weekend where I was at Superdrug Presents. First of all, the people who made this video possible are the lovely Alicia and Georgia from Douvalls who invited me to the event, so I have to say a huge thank you to them. I've already said it in multiple ways and they'll probably be sick of me by now, but I'm just so grateful to even have been considered to be invited and for the opportunity to go. It was an amazing event. I had a lot of fun. I even got my nails done. They were doing so much for free. Anyone who's not been to Superdrug Presents before, I'll do a separate video just about what happened whilst I was there, and I'm probably going to do a reel and things like that on it. So do keep an eye on my other social media. But for this, I'm just unboxing the goodie bag. So I'm going to jump right in because I know that you are all nosy like me. That's why you've clicked on this video. You want to know what was actually given. I do have to preface this with, unfortunately, I was coming back via London, or via, is it via? To Glasgow from London in a coach. And there was a little bit of an incident. So when I arrived back here, my bag was soaking wet, the gift bag. So I had to take everything out, I had to dry it, had to rinse some of it, and it turns out that what leaked was fake tan. I'm laughing because I've got cow print nails, but I almost had cow print skin because obviously I didn't know it was fake tan. I just think I'm getting like a juice or something over me. I didn't know it was in the bag. So I had to quickly wash my hands, otherwise I would have been matching my nails. Not the dream. But obviously, it's always the case, like if their case has been thrown around, stuff can happen. This was the offender, so this was one of the first products I'm going to show you from the box, the bag, which by the way weighed a ton. I'm not complaining Superdrug because I loved everything that was in it. So everything I've noticed so far, and I'll talk about this obviously in a second, but it was pretty heavy. So if you do go to the event next year when it comes back around, I would highly recommend getting your goodie bag on your way out of the door, not as you come in. I know it's tempting because you want to grab it and you want to see what's in it, but just that extra weight, not ideal. I got mine near the end anyway, but even just walking home with it, I was like, wow, I should have brought someone along to assist me with this. Bring your own little wheels maybe. But yeah, this was the first product in it. So it's the Samaritz and it's the Tan and Mousse Colour Correct in dark. I'm so pale that would have been outrageous on me in patches. I'm just howling at the idea internally. But it's got in it hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5. So it's actually got humectants in there. And the basics of that, I'm not going to go into it in too much detail because I could talk for hours about every single product. But it's going to actually hydrate your skin as you're putting it on and help to lock in the moisture that's already there. So it stops you from getting like dead flaky looking tan, or like the tan that sort of leans into lines. I've got eczema and a bit of psoriasis. So unfortunately for me, I do have to use a couple other products to prep my skin if I was to do fake tan. But it looks like it's really interesting. I think it's a great product, and that's what's got us started and damaged a few of the boxes along the way. So bear with me. I'm now just going to rattle through what's in here. The first thing I'm pulling out is a Nivea product. This is the Derma Skin Clear Chemical Exfoliator, which we love over a physical one. It's 8% salicylic acid and glycolic acid and contains niacinamide. I'll do separate reviews on these products as well if you keep an eye on other socials. Next product, this box is so wet. Sorry, I just touched it. It's like very mushy at the top. This is the pillow spray from Feather and Down. That is the second product in the box. Next product, we have a little sheet mask. So this is a vitamin E sheet mask, high in antioxidants, which is what vitamin E does basically. So that's nice. Love a little sheet mask. Next, toothpaste. I'm probably not going to use this. I use a blue light activated toothpaste, but it's the Max White Ultra Active Foam, so maybe I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Why not? Why not? So that's the next thing that's in there. I don't think I've ever seen a toothpaste in a goodie bag before. I love it. Right, this is the Cetraben for dry, itchy skin, suitable for eczema-prone skin. It's a facial cleanser. I would not have thought that that was a facial cleanser until I got to this bit here. I can't lie. This looks to me like it would be like a cream that you put in your body, doesn't it? Interesting. I'll give it a try. I'm going to give everything a try. I don't know why I'm saying it like like I'm not going to play about with all of these things. Next thing is a shampoo. I'm an Olaplex girl. If you know me very well, you already know that. But I do sometimes mix in and sort of trade out shampoos and conditioner in amongst the routine so that my hair doesn't... I don't know, become reliant on it. I don't even know if that's a real thing, to be honest, but it's also expensive, Olaplex, so sometimes it's nice to switch in and out. I wouldn't usually go for a Tresemme, but I'll give it a bash. This one is the Beautiful Strength and Proplex Fortifiant, which promises, apparently, for up to 99% less hair on your brush. It's crying at me. I hope, is that fake tan? It might be fake tan. I might be a cow again by the end of this video. What? This has really got everywhere. Oh, I'd like to say, I don't know if I've already said this, but I'm not atting the people at Sam Ritz. These things happen when you travel and there's pressure and like things getting thrown about and whatever else. So I don't think it's anything to do with the container. I think it was just very unfortunate. Next product is this. This is so cute. This is from Starface and it's got Hydra Stars and Refillable Compact. It's hydrocolloid pimple patches, so little spot patches. Seems like it's a similar sort of idea to a lot of the ones I've already seen and tried, but this one has a little compact to store them in, and I always lose those little, like, what do you even call it, like the little packety bit that you get it in. I always lose them. It slides down behind something, I can't find it. We've got this in here as well. This is obviously only really designed for people who experience periods, which isn't all ages or genders or anything else. But it's nice to have this in here. It's always something that can obviously be given away, donated to like a female like shelter. But in it, it's actually all biodegradable. It's the stuff from Flow. I'm glad they put this in because I've never tried it, but I have been curious. So that's a really interesting one as well. What's next? Oh, it's another mask. This is a Garnier mask. This is a pure charcoal black sheet mask for pore tightening and hydrating. Oh, it's got LHAs in it, so it's actually going to be a light exfoliant as well. That's really interesting. I'll do more different videos talking about skincare because I realise I'm throwing a lot of like things in this, and anyone who's only known me on YouTube doesn't really know that I talk about skincare to that level. I will do specific skincare videos. Next in is a mask. This is this is Oitrin or Oitzen, but we all call it Eucerin. It's a Hyaluron Filler Intensive Hydration Mask. I'm into it already. Anything that hydrates is really appropriate for pretty much all skin types, which is just obviously ideal. This is a concern. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to eat these because obviously the entire bag was drenched, but it's in like a foily thing, so I'm not going to lie, I'm going to open them and see what they're looking like inside. It doesn't seem to be like all stuck together or anything, so I might be lucky, but they gave me a few packs of this. It is Fanta Mentos, which I'm into, I'm not going to lie. They also gave us a slip to say they're hiding, which I really like, because anyone who went to the event and was like, oh, this is exciting, I'd like to be part of this, are obviously going to love that. So I do actually quite like that. They did put in some information from Flow, but because this bit got wet, it was only the bottom half of it actually. It's obviously not quite survived, but I will try that QR code later and find out more about Flow. What's next in here? A little mist. So this is a hydrating mist. It's vitamin E. So this is obviously a range that they do. It's got horse chestnut extract. Interesting. Oh, it's got a few vitamins in here actually. It's not just E. It's a multivitamin complex. A, B, F, and H. And E, of course. Which is listed at the top. So that's really interesting. I like a little hydrating mist. It's really helpful for during the day. I might just try this right now. Oh, it's got a double lid. I just went to sniff it. I still can't smell anything. Do you not have a smell? Maybe it's fragrance free. It is not fragrance free. It smells like coconut. I like that it smells like coconut. I don't mind fragrance in skincare so long as I don't find it like damaging to my skin. I don't want it to be too high in an ingredient list. That's pretty much my only like thing. I'm not going to spray it on my face though right now because I just realised I'm probably going to spritz it all over my hair. It feels like that type of day, but I would just make that life mistake. Next, who are you by? It's a brow pencil by Elf. Elf stands for eyes, lips, face. Apparently people don't know that. I knew that, but I don't know why I knew that. So just thought I would share the good word. But this is just like a little brow pencil. It's a neutral brown, which is probably a safe bet for them to put in a box. I typically use a darker shade because I do have slightly darker, reddier almost hair. But I think neutral brown will be just fine. Eyelure lashes. I actually got some eyelure lashes from them. They were doing games at the event as well, so I've got a pack somewhere. Well, don't ask me where, but I have a pack somewhere. And I did their masterclass and I learned how to do the underlash. So actually how you would put it on if you're doing it from underneath instead of from on top. I'll do a video on that at some point too if anyone else is interested, but it was absolutely howling trying to get this to work because I kept gluing it to my finger, so I'd push it into place and it would look perfect, and then I'd pull my finger away and it would pull the lash right off and it was stuck to my finger. I had a great time. This is the next product in here. This is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London. What are you called? Mini Reloaded palette in Velvet Rose. It's pretty colours in it. Really sort of neutrals. I do like Revolution. I like some of their makeup more than others. I'm curious to give it a try, but honestly for that one I might actually give that to someone else. I do have a lot of palettes and things as well. Lip products are my one too. I just love everything. Next thing in here, Purified Oil Control Mattifying Moisturiser. I don't usually like a mattifying product, I am not going to lie, but again, I like trying new things and seeing how I feel about them, so I'll not put myself off it just yet. It is non-comedogenic, which means it's designed not to clog your pores. Doesn't mean it's comedy free. That was a guess that someone gave me. It's no funny. I mean, it's not, but I don't know why it would mean that. Next thing, some nails. I quite like the idea of trying press-on gel nails. I just combined the word. I don't know how long these ones will last. I was actually speaking to one of my friends at the event and she was telling me about sets that can last like a week. And I used to put on a set and it wouldn't even last me till I left the house. So I don't know if I'm showing my age here, but if the qualities came on that far and they can actually last like a week, then I'm excited to try these. They're just a bit of fun, very sort of like, honestly like a fairy kind of aesthetic. Got a bit of glimmer, a bit of glitter. I like stuff like that. So that's very me. I'm sure it's not for everyone, but that's very me. Next, I've got this here. This is a dry shampoo. No, it's not. It's a dry conditioner. I just said dry shampoo, but it's they usually do dry shampoo, which is what I was going to say. I like the dry shampoo. It's not bad. Obviously, I don't like using it too often. It can irritate the scalp, but this one is literally just to condition your hair. It has a fragrance to it. I'm assuming it's just floral. But it says, oh, it says floral. It's literally, it just says it right here. I was just looking at the pictures and like trying to work out. I seen blush. So I'll give that a try and feedback on it. The one that I like using that's a similar sort of foamy consistency is from a brand called Milkshake. So I'm curious as to whether or not it might be kind of similar. That would be nice. Then, oh, I thought this was something else. So this is a surprise, but it's not a surprise because obviously this is one of the boxes that got a wee bit damaged. It's less obvious on this one because it does have like so much black in it, but you can see it almost looks like an old one. They were in perfect condition when this bag was handed to me, so please do not hold this against Superdrug in any way, shape or form. But this is the Intuition Derma Glow. And it's for dermaplane in your face. I've only ever used the Hollywood Brows ones, so curious to try it, see if I find that it's like similarly effective. You get 3 replacement heads in here as well, which I do quite like. I like the idea that you can replace the heads rather than having to replace the entire unit. It's just a wee bit more sustainable. And then also this in here. So this, you can see, it's got probably, maybe this is the worst damage apart from the one that's mush that I didn't even notice until I pulled it out. This is the Skin Protection Regular Hydrify from Wilkinson Sword. Is this for men? Am I thinking it's for men because it's blue? Because I feel like that's just like a commonality. They used to always do that. It would be pink for girls and blue for men. But it doesn't actually say either way, so I assume that it's suitable for anyone. I have no idea. I'll look into it, but you can never go wrong with another razor for travel. You got some little minis in here as well, but I've got some other full size. I'm just pulling out things at random. This is a Cetaphil Moisturising Cream. I actually met someone, I love K-Beauty. I met someone from Korea and he told me he only uses Cetaphil. And I just thought it was really funny because I'm out here going, oh, I love K-Beauty. Like, I love the stuff from Korea. I wish I lived over there to get it. And he's ordering this. But yeah. I guess everybody's different. This one's for dry to very dry sensitive skin. It has niacinamide, panthenol and vitamin E. Okay, nice. I've got makeup. I love makeup. This is a super shine lip gloss called Lip Juice from Misguided Cosmetics. It's called Thirsty Thursday. I'm into this. It's got like a bit of a glitter to it. I am curious to know more about what goes behind this brand, I'm not going to lie, but I'll get into that in another video maybe. or not. Next thing is this. What is this? It's Rouge Velvet Ink. Oh, by Bourjois. Is that used to that? Don't know. It's like a nudie shade. What are you called? Belle Inco Nude. I was like, cannot read this. It's very small writing, depending on the angle that it's at, but it's quite pretty. Will I just try it? I don't know. Does anyone else smell everything? This smells like the fake tan, so the fake tan has definitely made an appearance in the life of this. I don't want to pull it right out because I don't want to allow like bacteria to get into the tube if I can avoid it. So I'll maybe not do it just now, but I will do it in a reel about the event, because obviously I'm not wearing any makeup now, so I'd look daft anyway. I've just pulled out 3 things at once. I apparently got impatient. This Carmex Pineapple Mint. Do I have this flavour? I think I might. I've got a few flavours of these. This is my favourite form of Carmex. I like it in the tube. It's very lightweight. So yeah, cool. Happy to have that. A little Fantasy sample. I'm not going to lie, I would have preferred a sample of Fantasy Sheer. I smelt that at the event. I think it is gorgeous. I already have Fantasy, and I would like Midnight Fantasy and Fantasy Sheer. So Brittany, if you're watching, could you imagine Britney Spears is watching me unbox this Superdrug tutorial? This, I already know what this is because I did open the box to make sure everything was all right with it. And it's going to look really weird right now that they've given me an empty lipstick container. So I'm just going to go ahead and try and jump and find the bit that partners with this if I can. It's going to fall on me. Maybe I won't. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. I found something else. I'll show you it later anyway, but this is a friend of another product that's in the goodie bag. So I'll pop that to the side. Got this as well. I've got a shade of this. I bought it ages ago and it is in the same condition that this one is. It's brand new, still wrapped. I got a raspberry one and this one is called Rouge Noir. So I'm curious to try them. I love a liquid blush. Really versatile and usually quite easy to like build up and like do more neutral if you want to. This is, what are you? Bedhead. It is the Restoring Shampoo for Edgy Blondes. Helpful that I do have blonde in my hair. Probably not if I didn't. Nice to have that product though. I do like a little one. Oh, we're gonna have the best lips after using all the products in this bag. Vanilla Bean from Burt's Bees. I do like Burt's Bees. Really nice. What else we got going on? Oh, another facial cleanser. I'm going to be very clean. This is the Me Plus, as I always say it. Hyaluronic acid cleanser with niacinamide and ceramides. Love a ceramide. That just helps with your skin barrier. Curious? Okay, stunning. I'll give that a shot obviously as well. Oh, another cleanser. This is the Hydrating Foam and Oil Cleanser from CeraVe or CeraVe. Who knows? I like to say CeraVe. I didn't get to make it up, but if I did, that would be how it was pronounced. This is suitable for babies. That's cute. Also triglyceride in it, squalene in it, ceramides in it, so good for hydration, skin barrier. That will be why it says it's a hydrating cleanser. This is huge. I think this must be like a bigger size. They must do a weirder size than this. Definitely not travel friendly. This one's 473 ml, but I think you could quite easily decant it into another smaller bottle if you did want to take it with you. This is travel friendly though. This is the Bioderma. I already really like this. I tried it from Birchbox yonks ago. I'd never heard of Bioderma before. I really like it. It's nice on like dry skin types for sure. I've got combination skin, so I have dry oily combination skin. I didn't find it stripping. I do find some other micellar waters dry my skin. That one didn't. Essie nail polish. It's a little purple one, which is so funny because it matches the nails, like the little stick-on nail ones. I don't know if that was by design, but I do like this shade. I think it's fun. Ready for springtime for me. Got a lollipop. Can't go wrong with a lollipop. What's next in here? I know there's more. Oh, I've pulled out 2 things again. I've got a man's best friend moisturiser. This is a 24-hour hydration moisturiser from Bulldog Skincare. It does say it focuses on skincare for men. Some people think that there doesn't need to be skincare for men and skincare for women, but actually because of testosterone, men's skin can actually be up to 25% thicker, which means sometimes they need slightly more aggressive ingredients that could be problematic for female skin. They're also more prone to sebum buildup and oilier skin types, so they are more commonly getting things like whiteheads, blackheads, things like that. And that's a really key thing for, it's not all men, but like that's just what the science and the data says. So I would expect this hopefully to be non-comedogenic. I don't see that written on the tube though. I'm going into too much detail, so I'm going to continue. This is next. This is a vitamin E skincare lip balm. So it's another lip balm, and it's part of the vitamin E range. I've got, this is a perfume. I've not tried Ghost. I've heard of it. I know people who've tried it. But this is the Summer Dream perfume from Ghost. There's the thing I was looking for. This is what goes with that little tube that we had. And you pop these in, so you don't have to replace the outside if you don't like want to. You can just buy the colour bullets and just get the one like case in, and then switch it out whenever you're using a different lipstick. This one goes back in your case. Again, a way more sustainable way, and even like that little case is made from cardboard, so it's recyclable and can be made of recycled materials. Revitalising foot scrub from Flexitol. I'm not going to lie, I'd quite like to try that. The peel off masks give me the ick. They freak me out because all your skin goes everywhere. So I hate it. I hate it. Had a Labo. This for me. This makes me want to scream. I love J Beauty and I love K Beauty, and I'm really excited to try this. This is the Deep Wrinkle Super Filler Day and Night Cream. You could have got one of like 5 different products, I know, for this one. Some people got like the lotions and things like that. I was really hoping I would get this. So I'm super grateful for the chance to give it a try. It's a very rich cream. This is one that I would use almost like a sleeping pack at night. But yeah, super excited to try that. I've got condoms. Stunning. This as well. So this is the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Shampoo, and they were walking around and they gave folk samples of some of the masks as well, if you did happen to see them at the event. And I think that might be the last item. Is that us done? I think that's the last item that was in the bag. If you're still here, I'm going to show you some stuff that I got just from the stalls. And there's more things that you could have won. I wasn't very successful. I won no games. None. Actually, that's not true. I won the last game. But everything else I didn't win. And then I did a dice game at Mina and I won that, but I didn't get the claw game. I didn't get the claw at Pacifica. I saw people winning on every single thing and I was like, I need to up my game somehow. I need to, I don't know, go to some arcades and practice. But I did win from Douvalls. I absolutely love this brand. The Creamy Argan Body Butter in English Garden. My last one of this was the lemon. Oh, it's kind of moved down whilst it's been in transit. But you do get 60 grams inside this. This one smells really nice as well. I'm actually going to show you the texture of this because I already know that I'm going to use it really quickly. So it almost lifts up like a creamy sort of texture. The argan oil is sourced from Morocco, from a women's cooperative. The effort that they put in to support the planet, to support women, and to create incredible skincare is, quite frankly, to be honest, unmatched. People are like doing their best. Like, I'm not trying to talk down any other brand, but these women are absolutely exceptional. That smells so good. That smells so nice. I do have a collaboration with them on another platform. It will be linked below. So if you do want to see that, but it doesn't actually include the body butters. Maybe next time I do one with them, only to get a body butter in there now that I've smelt another one and remembered just how nice that melts down into the skin. So I won that. What else? So the lashes. I got Candy Kittens. So they gave these out. I think one of them was a game. If I didn't win, they gave you like some candy kittens because they just thought it was nice, which it is. And another one, I got it because I asked a question in the masterclass. So I got this one because I asked a question, and this one because I'm a loser. Either way though, I got watermelon and strawberry, so I'm into it. It's just a complete coincidence. You didn't get to ask. So I got 2 different flavours, and my friend who was there as well let me try one of the Eat and Mess ones. Very chewy, I'm not going to lie. Very chewy, but nice. I did win a mascara, which I can't show you because I currently can't find it. It was from Mina, and it's a green mascara. I can't wait to try it. It was really lovely. I just like playing the games and stuff as well anyway. It's all about like the joy of the experience. But I think that was pretty much it. I really didn't win very much. I was very unlucky in my winnings. But I had an amazing time. If anyone has any questions about the event, you can drop them in the comments below. If you've got questions about any of the products, if there's anything you'd like me to specifically show or talk more about, I can do that. That's not a problem. I'll do it as little YouTube shorts, especially if there's more than one person that is interested in knowing more about products. Some of them I'm just going to do it organically, naturally anyway, so you can just keep an eye on the channel if you're interested. Obviously, if you do like my content, please give me a like, a follow, a share, do whatever you want. Live your best life. Just glad you were here in the first place. Thanks so much for watching me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.